ma'am. Good job, Aiden.
Coaches can be seated because we're about to be seated. Thank you. So let me see all my students' eyes. I need everybody's eyes up here. Show me you're nice and focused. The next thing we're going to do is our sit-ups. So for sit-ups, my feet are on the ground. Oh, watch first. Then it's your turn. Yes, ma'am? So stand up, Aiden. There you go. So my feet are on the ground. My butt's on the ground. I'm going to cross my arms across my chest. I'm going to go down. I'm going to push myself up all the way as far as I can to touch my elbows to my knees. Now, coaches, you're more than welcome to hold your students' feet. And since a lot of us are younger and still developing those tummy muscles, we can give them a little pinky finger in their sleeve to give them a little assistance up. They only need just a little bit of a boost. All right, guys, go ahead and sit down. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yes, ma'am. There we go. All right, guys, get ready. Getting our feet down. All the way down. Yes. Gotcha. All right, guys, get ready, get set, and go.
What are you doing? What are you flopping? There's no flopping. You better get up there.
There you
Crisscross your arms.
Ready? And time! Go ahead and write that number down. All right. Next up is our leg lift. So students, make sure your eyes are up here. Move where you can see. Especially if you haven't had a chance to do these. I'm going to put my hands just to the side of my bottom. I'm going to put my feet straight, and then I'm going to go straight up and straight down. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Oh, thank you, Isaiah, for that nice loud yes, ma'am. Keeping my knees straight. Coaches, you can give them a little hand. We don't want our bottoms to go up in the air. We want to keep them, and you can give them a little hand just to let them know where to stop. All right, guys. Get ready, get set, and go. Here we go. Come on, guys. Come on.
There you go. Now, 1. Long leg. 2, 3. Back down. 4. Back down. 5, 6, 7. What?
And time. All right, guys. Right those numbers down. All right. Next up is your mountain climbers. So eyes up here. You're going to pretend like you're climbing a mountain with your feet. So your hands are going to be on the ground. And you're going to bring your knee to your chest and switch. Try to bring your knee up to your chest. Yes, ma'am? All right. Coaches, a lot of times we tend to have butts go like this. These ones don't count. You can give them a little bit of a hook in their underneath their armpits, pull them forward. That tends to take their butt out of the air. And just encourage them to put their knee to their armpits. Knee to the armpits. Yes, ma'am. I skip squats. Oh my goodness. We'll do mountain climbers this time. So coaches, pay a little closer attention when you write this number down. We're doing mountain climbers, and then we're going to go back up to squats. All right, guys, get ready. Get set and go. Awesome. Keep going. There you go. Keep going. Almost there, guys. And time. Write those numbers down. I told you that. Oh, man. All right, guys. The next thing we're going to do is squats. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So everybody stand up on your feet.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh. Up on your feet. Yes, ma'am?
Thank you for your good man.
All right. I'm going to put my hands up by my face, and I'm going to sit. I'm going to keep my feet just slightly wide. I'm going to sit in a tiny, tiny chair. Yes, ma'am? And then I'm gonna pop right back up. Sit in a tiny chair and pop right back up. Yes, ma'am? It's like the hair is super hot or it's wet. You don't want to get your butt wet. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am? Ma'am. All right, get ready. Get set. Keep those hands up on your face. And go. Sit the chair. Oh, there you go. Nice work. Nice. Time. Go ahead and write that number down. All right, guys. Next up is our jump ropes. So we're gonna play our game where every stand up, take out, you're gonna reach into your karate pocket, dig around in there, and pull out your invisible jump ropes. Da, 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 da. Oh, Isaiah has his invisible jump rope. There you go. All right, get ready. You're gonna pull it out. Now, remember, you have to spin those jump ropes and jump over them in order for them to count. Yes, ma'am? Right, this, I'm just hitting my toes with my jump rope, and that's not good. So I gotta jump over it. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, get ready, get set, and go.
Who has the best hops? Let me see those hops.
Goodness.
Good
Ooh,
job,
good
Brandon.
hops, baby.
Nice job, Mr. Aiden.
Nice and consistent.
Caleb over here.
Look at you go, Isaiah.
Those arms. Black ball. There you go, Lucia. Good job. Come on, Isaiah.
Keep going, guys.
Let's see, buddy. Get those arms.
There you go, swing with those arms and hop with those feet. All right.
Nice job, Aiden.
And time. All right, guys. Eyes up here. Yes, ma'am? Oh, thank you for that loud yes, ma'am, Kingston. That's awesome. All right, guys. So your hands are up by your face. Everybody say hands. Face. There you go. Hands by my face. We're going to do our front kick. So I'm going to go 1, 2. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Making sure I bring it up. Snap. And set it down. Making sure I do really good front kicks. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let me see your best front kicks. Get ready. Hands up by your face. Get set and go.
Kick my hand. You gotta kick my hand. Go. Come on, out. Other foot. Other foot. 1, out. Other foot. 2, out. 2. Woo. 3, oh. 3, oh. Other foot. No, the other one. 4, 5. No, other one. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Go ahead. Write that number down. Yes, ma'am? Oh, all right.
Let's get your
Tell your
belt tight.
parents. Here you go.
Ready?
Everybody say last one. Strongest one. Miss Justia with that nice loud voice. Thank you very much, ma'am. All right, we're going to drop in our horse stance. So we're going to have our legs wide. We're going to bend our knees. That's our horse stance. We're going to put one hand out straight in front of me, right down the middle. Coaches, you can give them a little hand just straight down the middle to give them a target. We're going to go 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Going all the way out. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, guys, come to attention. Drop from that horse stance, go, ayah. All right, put one hand out and go. There you go.
Strong.
All right.
Good job.
Ready to listen closely, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody say, focus my ears.
Focus my ears.
All right, focus my ears.
Focus my ears.
So we gotta listen to directions. Everybody say, focus my mind.
Focus my mind.
All right, thinking about what we're going to be told. You're going to take your pen nicely from your coach. You're going to bring it up here and put it in the light box. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am? All right, ready, go. Put it in the light box. There we go. Oh, I love how you guys are all focusing those ears, listening to directions. Girl, as soon as you're done, go back to your square. It's a light box. Oh, can you move so everybody else can do it? Thank you, Kingston. So this special box has a special type of light that kills germs. That's why I use it on the pens. Go ahead, keep going. There you go. Thank you very much. Go back to your square, yes, ma'am. Oh, thank you, Isaiah, for that. Yes, ma'am. All right. Now, your next set of directions is nicely take your cards from your parents and put them in Mr. Jarvis's hands. Go. There we go. Fantastic. I love how we're using those 4 laws of concentration, focusing our ears and focusing our mind. We're also showing our body focus, too, because you guys are doing it nice and respectfully. All right, guys. Put your hands behind your back. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am? Take a knee. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, coaches, I'm not done with you guys yet. Today is a class where you guys get to hang out with us all day. Woohoo! All right. So everybody say stranger. Danger. What is a stranger? Can somebody tell me what a stranger looks like? Aiden, what does a stranger look like? Go and stand up. Come to attention. Bow courtesy. Thank you, sir.
Stranger looks like they take all of your stuff.
A stranger looks like they take all your stuff. Give them one clap. Thank you, Aiden. Go ahead and take a knee. Kingston, what do you think a stranger looks like? Come to attention. Bow courtesy. There you go. Thank you. What does a stranger look like to you? What do you think? Oh, sometimes strangers hang out in the streets. You're right. Give them one clap. All right. Everybody say strangers.
Strangers.
Say anyone.
Anyone.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Until. Everybody say
Until
mom or dad
mom or dad
say okay.
says okay.
Okay, so remember, a stranger is anyone you don't know until mom or dad say that they're okay. Yes, ma'am? Does that mean a stranger, do they look mean and scary?
No.
Right, they might, but most likely not. They could look like anyone. If I come, yeah, until mom or dad say they're okay. So outside of the karate school, if Miss Christensen came to maybe your daycare and said, Aiden, come with me, I'm taking you home. It's outside of karate. Did mom or dad say I'm okay outside of karate? No, so I'm a stranger outside of karate. Yes, ma'am? Until mom or dad say okay. Yes, ma'am? All right, so everybody stand up. Everybody stand up. Yes, ma'am? All right, so this whole month we've been practicing what happens if somebody grabs you. So we're going to practice what happens if somebody grabs us, and our coaches are going to be the ones to grab us. Yes, ma'am? So let me have, who's been showing me awesome listening skills today? Kingston, come on up here. You've been showing me those awesome listening skills. You've had those yes, ma'ams. All right, so Kingston is going to pretend to be my coach. So big and strong. Oh, he's already big. There you go. So he's going to take his same hand. He's going to grab my wrist. Yes, ma'am? So coaches, you're going to be grabbing your students' wrists. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, students, make sure you understand too. Say same side.
Same side.
All right. Everybody say pet the dog.
Pet the dog.
All right, we're going to step in and we're going to pet the dog. Yes, ma'am? And most important, if somebody ever grabs you, you always have to go and say, "Aya!" Say, do it with me. Say, "Aya!"
Aya!
Stop!
Stop!
Leave me alone!
Leave me alone.
All right, guys. So once again, I'll show you in the air. Everybody get Kingston one clap. Give him 2 claps. Say, you rock. Good job, Kingston. Thank you for stepping up and being my coach. Everybody say elbow in.
Elbow in.
Oh, everyone put your hand out there. Say elbow in.
Elbow in.
Pet the dog.
Pet the dog.
Step back.
Step back.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Stop. Stop. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
All right, guys. With your coach is going to grab your inside wrist and you're going to practice escaping. Ready, go. There you go. And now you sit back.
So you're gonna
And say,
point your elbow at
even louder. There you go. It's better. And even louder next time.
you want to point your elbow at her elbow, so you're gonna go like that, and then you step away.
And so,
Ready? Put your elbow in. Ready? Now pull your elbow across. And what do you say? Good job.
I love that voice.
Turn your elbow. Turn your elbow.
And time. All right. One other thing that we did, and this could be either, oh, let me hear everyone's voice, or let me see everybody's eyes. Oh, there you go. I'm starting to see everybody's eyes. All right. One other thing that could happen, either a stranger could do this, or even a kid at school. Yes, ma'am? All right. I want you guys to be able to do this if somebody grabs you. This is a front grab. Yes, ma'am? So if I had Master Britton come over to me,
Yes, ma'am.
he's either that stranger or he could be the kid on the playground, and he puts his hands on my shoulders. I don't like that. That's not nice, is it? Everybody say, no, ma'am. There you go. So everybody say, swim. I'm going to raise my hand. Everybody say, raise my hand. All right, do it with me. Everybody raise your hand. Oh, there you go. Say it. Go over an arm. Under an arm. Clap. Push. Hiya! Stop. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
All right. So you guys are going to practice this when you're with your coach. Ready, go.
You want to know how to do this? Okay.
Over an arm. Under an arm. So you have my chance to wear this. Clap. Push. Oh, you got to push your arms with your clap. There you go. I don't want you to go around. I want you to go over. Push your clap. Good job! There you go, Aiden. Nice. And time. All right, guys. Every eyes on me. Yes, ma'am. Oh, thank you. Eyes up here. Let me have Miss Khaleesi come on up here. Say yes, ma'am. All right, give her a round of applause. Miss Khaleesi is earning a purple stripe because she is for sure registered for the tournament. This is what shows that you're registered for the tournament. Yes, ma'am? Yes. Give her one clap. Give her 2 claps. So you rock.
You rock.
I'm going to keep this. Thank you very much. All right, we have Aiden. Come on up here. Say yes, ma'am. All right, give her an applause. Aiden is turning in his job list, and he is learning how to make his bed And we got some days where he's doing his bed. So good job. He's also turning in his family questionnaires, giving us some information to get to know him. Like he likes to play the guitar and superheroes. All right, give him a clap. Give him 2 claps. Say you rock.
You rock.
And go pick him up. Oh, you gotta take a paper too. Take a paper too. There you go. All right, guys, hands behind your back. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
All right, everybody, tournament.
Tournament.
Our tournament is an opportunity for you to use your confidence and show off in front of others and do some cool things with other black belts. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
And some other ninjas, maybe from other schools too. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so get registered today to make sure that we have space for you at the tournament. So we want to make sure you have the opportunity to be there. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Coaches, parents, there's wonderful things all over the classroom here to help you guys get registered straight from your phones. All right, guys, Black Belt Creed. As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I live my life by the principles of Black Belt. Modesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and indomitable spirit. Come to attention. Bow courtesy. And loud and proud position.
Ma'am.
Mile high karate is the best, ma'am. Awesome. All right, you guys are dismissed. Please clean your squares and have a fantastic rest of your day. Get your spray bottle. Get your spray bottle.
3, 2, 1. Grab a rag.
All right.